Hello everybody, it's Bubz. How's it going? Sometimes I feel like my hello is a little boring. Should I spice it up? Hello, 大家好. Hello, hello. How are you? It's nice to see you. I say hello. It is I, Bubz. Hello. What's up? Konnichiwa. Hello. I should never do that again. Maybe we'll just have an ordinary, boring intro. Bubz, when's the video actually gonna start? For reals. Hello everybody. How are you all? Ooh. It feels like a long time since I made a favorites video. The truth is I've actually been trying a buckload of products, but nothing's really been impressing me too much. I try products and it's like, oh okay, this is nice, but it's not like, oh my gosh, this is changing my life. However, we do have a monthly favorites video today, guys. Let's start off with these products first. This is the Righteous Body Butter, and this is the Flake Away Shea Sugar Peach Seed Powder Spa Body Polish. That's a really long name. When it comes to moisturizing my body, I have to admit, you know, there's moments where I'm really good, and then there's some times where I'm just like, meh. I felt the need to really do something about it because, you know, somebody mentioned they were looking, you know, a little dry. Let's start out with the sugar scrub first, and you can see I've used quite a bit, and in my mind I see myself and I'm running with a piece of silk and I'm just running in a meadows. If I were to create a fragrance, this would be similar to something I would want it to smell like. Very sweet, very refreshing, not too sickly. It's the best body scrub I've ever smelled in my entire life, okay? Obviously, it's a sugar scrub, so what does a sugar scrub do? It exfoliates your body. When I rinse my legs, it's when I really feel the difference. And afterwards, when I'm done, after the shower, bath, whatever, I use this body butter. Again, it's got a very similar scent to the body scrub, and because it contains aloe vera and shea butter, which are two of my favorites when it comes to really soothing and nourishing the skin, it really locks in the moisture. And afterwards, I go to my husband and I tell him to touch my leg and then ask him how does it feel, and he's like, it feels kind of stubbly, and I'm like, one problem at a time, but does it feel smooth? And he's like, yes. Yeah, it's getting cold. We need to stay warm. My next product is this Bobbi Brine Eyebrow Brush. This brush has truly changed my life. I would just say brows, but your brows are just so crucial when it comes to doing your makeup, and for me it takes the longest, so sometimes I'm really like, I've never really been a fan of spoolies, I have to say. So the bristles aren't soft at all. It's got quite a resistance to it, and it's jam-packed, which makes it such a good brow brush. Now you can use this for filling in your brows whatsoever, but I do find that it's spectacular for blurring out pencil lines. Even if you use this with a crappy brow pencil, this can blur it out beautifully to give you beautiful brows. And I definitely see a difference in my brows these days ever since using this brush. Definitely a must-have in my kit. Some days I wake up and I can't find this brush and I kind of freak out. Okay, now the next lipstick you guys have probably most likely heard before, and this is the MAC lipstick in Velvet Teddy. Supposedly, this is a lipstick that Kylie Jenner uses for her lips. I had this in my collection for a while, but it hasn't been till recently that I started to wear it more. The reason I've been wearing it more is because since fall is here, I find myself giving myself more of a smoky eye. I'm actually wearing one of my favorite fall looks. As you can see, the MAC Velvet Teddy just really complements the eyes, and it doesn't take too much focus away from the eyes. It just balances out perfectly. Even though the formula is matte, it actually doesn't make my lips peel. It's a very creamy, well to me it's kind of like a pinkish mauvey brown color. It's definitely more of a nude lipstick that has a warmer, sort of like a reddish tone to it. Just a really nice fall lipstick if you're into wearing warm tones and smoky eyes. Next up, okay, to be fair, this product I actually only got a few days ago, but it is a monthly favorite because I'm just so excited about it. Now this is the Sailor Moon pressed powder, and you know, when I first saw this, the adult in me was telling me it's not worth it. Then the inner child in me was like, take my money. Sailor Moon products were quite popular here in Asia, and it was just sold out everywhere, and you know, I'm pretty late on getting my hands on this. Moon Prism powder! Most likely this is overpriced, but I just couldn't resist because it's just so cute. Now I believe this is inspired by the brooch of their uniform. So I've only been testing this for 2 days, and I actually thought, you know, this powder would probably be crappy, but actually I've really been enjoying it. Still gets pretty hot in Hong Kong, and this has been doing a really good job at just keeping my shine away. It really helps to blur out my pores, to make my skin like very airbrushed. It keeps my skin from being oily, and of course, Sailor Moon. Funny thing is, yesterday I was talking to my friend and she was telling me that her friend, right, and he's a dude, he would try to pause in some parts hoping to get a little bit of nudity when Sailor Moon does her transformation. I thought that was so hilarious. And last night I was having a debate with Tim, and I was telling him that Tuxedo Mask is pretty much, he just appears out of nowhere, I don't know, he mumbles a few things and then he disappears. He's more of a motivational speaker. I remember when I used to watch the show, and I can't help but wonder, like, you know the monsters, when Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask are talking, is she like, hurry up. This is the Saem Cover Perfection Ideal Concealer Duo. Kim mentioned that they're quite popular for their concealer. Now, as you can see, it's a dual end. So, oh man. So one side is a stick concealer, which as you can see, I don't really use. And the other side is a liquid concealer, which I do use. If only they have a full-size product of the liquid concealer, because I love it. The liquid concealer reminded me of the NARS creamy concealer because it dries off to a nice finish, so it doesn't slip or slide. Secondly, of course, I just love how opaque and pigmented the coverage is. I just wish I bought another one. Alright guys, so these are my top products of the month of September. Thank you guys for chilling with me. Take care everybody, and I shall see you soon. I believe today is Mid-Autumn Festival, so happy Mid-Autumn Festival! As Cartman says, Meh!
Jack Power!
Trying to do a thumbnail. Where's our son?
He's in the living room. He's watching Formula 1.
Oh, you're not wrong. Hey boss.